Inherited problem. Somerset News. Leverell, 15th May 2023. Now that South Somerset District Council SSDC is no more, we wanted to follow up with its successor, Somerset Council, all the problems associated with SSDC opium power. In the past, SSDC have refused to disclose how much they paid for the two battery park sites they acquired in Hampshire. These are known variously as Farum Energy Reserve Limited and Farum Energy Reserve No. 2 Limited. Well, now we know accounts for SSDC opium filed accounts late for the year ended 31st March 2022. These show that the company paid a total of £1,497 million for the two companies. The split is not reviewed in the accounts. The two companies had net asset of £56,000 Farum Energy and negative £950 Farum Energy No. 2 immediately prior to their purchase by SSDC Opium, which represents a very significant profit uplift for the shareholders who sold the companies to SSDC Opium. Meanwhile, the latest set of accounts for the group give rise to the usual accounting issues. SSDC Opium is a small company. Although small companies can opt not to consolidate subsidiaries into group accounts, so including the two Farum companies, SSDC Opium is now owned by Somerset Council, we would hope that, in the interest of transparency, full consolidated accounts will be prepared in future. Looking at the latest accounts for Farum Energy Reserve and Farum Energy Reserve No. 2, we noticed that both have filed micro-company accounts for the period to 31st March 2022. The rules on consolidation, as we understand them, are that a company which is included anywhere on the worldwide basis within consolidated financial statements, either as a parent or subsidiary undertaking, may not file micro-company accounts. Micro or not. As both companies are consolidated into the accounts of SSDC and will presumably next year be consolidated into accounts of Somerset Council, the filing of micro-company accounts is wrong, and the Companies House should have rejected them. We believe the filing of micro-company accounts is done because it allows a company to hide transactions of the business from the public. It goes against the basic principle of transparency, which for a business owned by a local authority seems to us to be wrong. We put both of these points to the new owners, Somerset Council. Their spokesperson told us. The companies obviously have an obligation to publish compliant accounts with Companies House. The council separately has a responsibility to our residents to be clear and transparent in publishing information about our assets. We will make sure we do so in our annual accounts. That approach would mark a refreshing change, although SSDC management had told us previously they hope to find a way to be more transparent. But in the meantime, it seems to us that incomplete accounts have been filed, albeit before Somerset Council took over responsibility from them.